Hey there, football fans. Welcome to our channel. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and leave a like to support our channel. Manchester United transfer news, Mason Mount bid accepted, David De Gea and Moises Caicedo latest. Manchester United are in the market to rebuild their squad ahead of the new season. Manchester United are hoping to build on an impressive debut season for manager Erik ten Hag, which saw them finish third in the Premier League and claim their first silverware since 2017 after a triumph in the Carabao Cup. The Red Devils also reached the final of the FA Cup, but were beaten by local rivals Manchester City, who equalled United's 1998-99 record of winning the treble. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our Red Devil news. Ten Hag is now looking to rebuild this summer in order to better challenge for the league title as well as forming a squad worthy of competing in the Champions League. Manchester United have reached an agreement with Chelsea to sign Mason Mount in a deal worth a reported £60 million according to The Athletic. The Red Devils had made Mount their main focus after 3 bids, up to £55 million, were rejected last week. It was believed that the club would not be moving above their third offer, but a deal has been struck for an initial fee of £55 million plus £5 million in difficult add-ons. Mount has been given permission to undergo a medical and finalise personal terms, with the club set to put the finishing touches to paperwork in good time. He will sign a contract until 2028 at Old Trafford with the option for a further year. Erik ten Hag is also prioritising signing a centre-forward in this window. A rumoured name for this position is Benfica star Gonçalo Ramos. Local Portuguese outlet Correio de Manha says that Benfica president Rui Costa believes United are willing to match Ramos' release clause, but face competition from Paris Saint-Germain over his signature. Costa has reportedly already turned down an offer of €50 million plus €10 million in add-ons from an unnamed club for Ramos, though this is unlikely to be United. Benfica want at least €80 million for the 22-year-old, with his release clause thought to be in the region of €100 million. With negotiations over Mason Mount's transfer stalling, United are preparing a formal approach for Brighton's Moises Caicedo, though no official bid has been made yet. Caicedo was a star performer for Brighton last year, leading to a £70 million bid by Arsenal in January, which was rejected. 90 Minutes suggest Brighton will demand £100 million if they are to sell Caicedo this summer, as they feel he is at a similar level to Declan Rice, who is set to move to Arsenal for a deal worth £105 million. In January 2021, United pulled back on their interest in Caicedo when he was still playing for Ecuadorian side Independiente del Valle as a 19-year-old, and days later he agreed to join Brighton. Number 1 goalkeeper David De Gea is out of contract on Saturday and has been named on United's released list while talks over a new deal continue. It is understood the Spaniard and United are considering their options, with a heavy pay cut expected if the 32-year-old is to remain at Old Trafford. Erik ten Hag has publicly backed De Gea, but says he cannot guarantee that he will be number 1 next season even if he does remain at the club. Greenwood has not played for or trained with Manchester United since January 22, 2022 due being charged with attempted rape, engaging in controlling and coercive behaviour and assault. Greater Manchester Police announced on February 2, 2023 that Greenwood no longer faces criminal proceedings and the Crown Prosecution Service dropped all charges against him. United have since been conducting their own process as they determine the next steps for the 21-year-old's future. They have spent 5 months debating how to proceed without minimal backlash, and according to the Manchester Evening News, they hope settle on an outcome before the next season begins. Greenwood is contracted to United until 2025, and the club are leaning towards loaning him out this summer, with Erik ten Hag against selling the forward, who he believes could be useful addition as a striker. Greenwood was recently photographed training individually, which hints towards a return to football. Please let us know in the comments who will be on the move this summer when the transfer window opens on June 14 and closes at 11 p.m. on September 1 in England and midnight in Scotland.